So I was bringing it up because he was talking about Logan Paul. He's been pushing Logan Paul.
Right.
My thing is with this. I think Logan Paul has potential to be a good wrestler in the WWE. However, you gotta want it. In my opinion, you gotta want it. He needs to make that. If you're gonna do this, go be on Raw, be on SmackDown. This is how you start building storylines. You can't just be on it whenever they need you, and it just doesn't build up any kind of momentum for a real story or for fans to get behind you. And I was bringing up Andy Kaufman because at least Andy Kaufman came in, terrible wrestler, but he had a storyline, he had a gimmick, and then he had a feud, and there was a long feud with Jerry Lawler, and it built and built, and they went on shows. Like, that's how you do it. You can't do it with a guy that doesn't just right?
To piggyback on that, Andy Kaufman worked, and this is, everything was a house show back in early 80s.
Memphis.
And down in Memphis.
Memphis. That's what he said.
Where he would go, Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
But yeah, he worked Evansville, Louisville, Memphis, and then, they had some other spot shows. He would be there.
Now, he loved it.
Logan Paul not only,
by the way, took no money.
Zero. Never cashed
the checks.
What a class act right there.
Because he loved it.
Because he loved it. He understood.
He had the money, he didn't care. Yeah.
He understood the psychology of wrestling.
Right.
And that's more important than anything. And so with Logan Paul, I think they're using him because he has so many Instagram followers.
Right.
Now let's face it. Now, no one wants to bring up that some of you can buy an amount of followers.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he bought 23 million of them, but I'm saying that they can easily be inflated.
Right.
So, but Logan Paul's never did a WWE house show.
Right.
He's never done so. Until he does that, and until he works the rounds, works the circuit some, and you can build a program that way from the grassroots up.
Right.
Because when people see it at a live event, a WWE live event, then they feel a greater connection to it, and you start to build a groundswell combined with the television.
Right.
That's what Roman Reigns eventually got over as a heel. Because he was pushed as a heel with Paul Heyman, but he's been champion this long. Yeah. But he's worked every house show.
Exactly. That's my point.
He's been a tireless.
Now, even if you really want, we were the guy we were just talking about, The Miz. The Miz started with MTV. He really wanted to be a wrestler.
Yes.
But what is the difference between Miz and Logan Paul? Is Miz? This is what he wanted, right? Yeah. Wrestling was all like that was. So he built his character. He did it. He went to every show. He started off small. He did dark shows, whatever, to make it. I don't think Logan Paul, that's not where his mind's at. His mind, he's not, just like his brother Jake in boxing. That's not his number one love. He has other things that he's doing, and that's okay. But that's why I'm not believing like Logan Paul should get any big win in any big show.
Did Miz work HWA or OVW or something before he went to the main roster?
No, he just went. He did Tough Enough, and then he basically just went to like he was in Real World.
That's
what I'm talking about as far as like in the what's he got to do?
I'm sure he had some house shows or
house shows stuff like that.
Right. Dark matches. I'm sure
he did a little bit of FCW.
Well, there you go.
He was on
Florida Championship Wrestling.
Is Logan Paul working the NXT circuit? You know how they have the two.
Of course,
because he's the side of the track.
That's what I'm saying. So when we were talking about.
Andy Kaufman worked every show,
and he built up a thing with Lawler that dragged on, where people were like buying into it and believing it. They hated Kaufman, even though they knew he couldn't wrestle. And he broke his neck supposedly, and he was getting sold. It was such a great story.
He sold that neck, and
then the Letterman show, the Letterman
everything.
He went on the set of Taxi. He's wearing the neck brace on the set of Taxi, and they had to stop production for like several days, and then they finally said, "Dude, you're gonna have to take it off." well, if I have to, I have to.
Right.
Well, but he was insistent.
He
To that
bought, yeah, he
level.
bought into right. He loved wrestling.
Does Logan Paul, is he interested
See,
in
I
that?
don't think so. I think he's athletic. I think he's a character. I think he has the followers. But I don't think real, true wrestling fans will never really, until he actually takes it for real. Because WWE can't push him. They can never give him a
Well,
belt.
yeah, because I think the only win he's got is against The Miz. Yeah, because he got one loss, one win with The Miz. That's
Right.
about it. Everything else, he just comes in as an attraction, and he just entertains for about